This is the one you're building. 20
Yeah.
footer. Now this home here that Larry has built, just a wonderful house. Well, when we built it, it's actually, we did it during the workshop. The center dome is a 40-footer. The one on this end is a 30-footer, and the one on the other end is a 32. The main dome is where he has his living room, kitchen, etc. There's a bedroom and a storage on this end, and the master bedroom is on the other end. Do you see where this column of this brick facade is right here? We call that a blind augment. That's where the bathroom is. It'll be kind of fun for you to see what it looks like on the inside.
Yep.
I can see it's due for a bath too, isn't it? That's the neat thing about a dome home. When it gets looking unsightly, you just go out and give him a bath. Like this ugly dog here, right, Oscar?
Yeah, you were lucky.
Introduce ourselves.
Ocean is called Burlington. Maybe what it is. The scales change color. It's very getting the water pulling out.
Marilee, did you know we were coming to visit?
Rainbow colors.
Okay, we'll go in the utility room door, right back over here. Okay.
Now the surround ornaments are fine, the windows like that.
Uh-huh.
So I want round windows on all of mine, round tops to them.
Uh-huh. They're quite nice.
Yeah.
They're a little difficult to form, to hold the shape, but after you get them in, they look really, really good.
Yeah.
Go on in. You're gonna like this place. We've done a good job up there.
This is good. Hi.
Okay, well, to the plant itself.
That's the main entrance
Okay,
door.
cool. That's what I thought. That was 16.7. That's 16.7 from here. Look. Yeah. Thank you.
Look.
And they'll have storage around there, a bathroom and a...
Oh yes, you said the bathroom's got the blind ornaments, so we'll just have a look at that. I see.
That's the...
Blind augment. That would have been round with the showers. Oh, the full side bath in here. Storage.
Oh, I thought maybe I'd stump around.
How many?
2650.
Independent.
Probably, I guess, so much of it is
In your average utility bill?
You stumped me. It was right around 300 for everything. And then when the tax you, whatever, well, when the price of gas went crazy.
Oh.
Then it went up. No. This is all electric.
He actually kind of surcharges us a little bit to tack it on a little bit.
So you don't have gas, it's all what?
This is all electric.
Oh,
And about 300 a month.
It's a little higher than that in the hot office.
You know what size air conditioner you have?
Because one thing is, it's the better way to utilize that overhead space. So what do you think?
Room with the other blind ornament. Oh, that's neat. Shower. It's an office.
Isn't this nice?
Very nice.
Oh. This is lovely, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah,
This is really nice.
yeah, it is tremendous. I noticed that none of the bathrooms seem to actually have a window. They've always got vents.
Uh-huh.
Now in Australia, bathrooms usually have windows.
Mm-hmm.
This is so
This is really nice. That is beautiful.
Could have, but Larry wouldn't hear of that.
I wouldn't be
He likes the high.
Right, and you got plenty of windows
That's
here.
beautiful in there. Is that your office or his?
Well, if I ever get a desk, we'll share it, but right now it's his.
It has your touch to it. It just really looks
Oh,
nice.
I like this. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, what's for dinner?
We just had lunch.
Probably leftovers tonight.
And that's a beautiful kitchen. Now, I haven't figured out. Did we plan on putting air conditioner up there at one time? Is that why we have that outlet up there? Or is that for Christmas lights?
No, that's for, I kept saying we need ceiling fans, and Larry kept saying we don't, but he agreed to put an outlet up there in case we want to swag over and put a chandelier or a wall fan there in the entryway.
Okay,
Same, if you notice, got them up above our bed too.
I didn't notice that.
In there, same reason.
Okay.
I kept saying we need ceiling fans, and he kept saying no, the air circulates just fine in the dome without it, and so,
So what have you found? Have you found that it does?
well, they don't have the ceiling fans.
Yes, but you know you can.
I can if I want them.
Well, thank you for letting us in.
Yes,
Marilyn.
thank you. Thank you, sir.
And you might ask Larry about the utilities, because I'm really not sure. I remember him saying that figure once upon a time, but
He'll be up here in a
I
bit.
don't know.
Jerry, you'll probably be able to.
Yeah.
Did you do this too?
No, bought that in Branson, Missouri.
That is beautiful.
Gary's house.
Airform, no. We don't have the airform for it yet. Or this house.
Did you say you said it was an ugly looking house, did you? I mean, it looks more like a bomb shelter that rose out of the ground, did it?
What's that?
Nothing?
Oh, you're funny. That does it. Once you go inside, you'll know. Oh, you're never going to hurt my feelings. I happen to like this house over here pretty well. As you can see, what we've done is it's got 17 flat sides. And at the interchanges where the flat sides ends, we put a column of brick.
In our home, we had, the total height of my home is 19 foot to the top. Got 4 skylights in the dome.
I bought them on sale.
Bottom on sale.
And there are ordinary houses in this district.
People come by to visit, they don't come to visit Gary. Come to visit, take my suit in their house.
Yeah.
One of those is for the vents for the drainage system for the, and the other one is the vent for the bathroom. The one that's got the turned on, for the one that rains, so don't get rainwater. Do I not? See if anybody's home?
Oh, it's got a Grecian look. A Grecian dome. Right, we're entering the house now.
Isn't that beautiful? Pretty cool.
That
I
is
don't mind
good.
telling you that my wife and I had some pretty interesting discussions that morning. I says, can't be done. Well, could you try? Why don't we just paint a dark line there?
No, border's fine.
And as a result, you can see who won. Here's my wall of trophies. I have 4 children, beautiful wife, older son who's serving as a missionary in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The blonde-haired girl is married. You're welcome to just kind of show yourselves around. This is, oops, go ahead. There's actually 3 bedrooms upstairs. Now that Cindy's upstairs, she can tell you all about them. That's my 16-year-old
Do what?
bed in up there.
Dining room.
She's into Frank Sinatra.
We could have went without the wall, but
You would have had the cabin.
we wanted to have the cabinet space, yeah.
Okay.
But there's a pantry in
As long
there.
as it's through your house.
I think so.
Actually, it was, keep moving. Okay, everybody back out.
And you can see how that pantry's been fitted right up against the dome wall with extra wood. The carpenter just fitted it right up.
And the fireplace, it doesn't really run. But still, it's here.
Now, this is actually a spare bedroom, but we just had it as a mechanical room. So if I really wanted it to have a...
Have you seen this kind of pull out like this?
Yeah.
Just double the space, so that's really nice. And then
Main bedroom. Look in the robe. Someone's doing a bit of stuff in the southeast corner with the flames. Terribly sad to put that.
we use really
Money
rough
implication.
texture on the walls. You can compare this inner wall to the outer wall so it blends in, so it doesn't make the dome wall look so rough.
See the little flame?
Because it's expensive to smooth out the dome
Tell
wall.
our
You
daughter
can do
that
it,
she
but it's very time
Tell our
consuming.
daughter Cassie that she catches her older daughter smooching things.
We'll try to use our drawers as light.
Up upstairs.
It's a cute little niche you around the bedroom.
You better hope he doesn't go broke.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, over here.
It's our turn to go upstairs now.
Wanted to mention to you that there's 3 things in this dome that David says not to have.
A second story, a fireplace, and skylight.
That's right.
Uh-huh. That's why I said I want to see your house because we put all the rules. And this is what I consider a house.
And I like all 3 of them.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's actually a non-functioning fireplace, but it sure adds a nice touch to
Your little
it.
house is so cute. It's so decorated.
Are they gonna build one like this for you next year?
Oh, did you hear that?
Gonna build one like this for you next year?
They're going to be induced
There's
next
blue on
year.
the stem wall.
How are you gonna handle that?
Probably pretty well.
This is my 16-year-old daughter's bedroom.
Well, this is where I suppose that.
And she loves it. She really loves it. She picked out this cow.
Oh, that's interesting. Around there. Oh, a little tape. Okay. Should put in a new tape.
Our house.
Next house.
Our utility bills here are very seldom $200. When we first moved in, my wife says, well, I thought this place was supposed to save us a lot of money on our utility bills. I told you the story?
Yes.
Yeah. Have I?
Yeah. Except the previous house was half the size.
Yeah, the previous home, it was cost us about $15 or 15 cents a square foot per month. This one runs us a little over 8 cents a square foot per month.
We had an $800 one.
That's a nice one. I like that.
Yeah.
Didn't change textures. So we just have to look at our newest wafer.
You won't be too far. You know, she won't be too far from the
Different to the ones we used to have. Gary's house now. Heading over to Casablanca, which is David's house. We're going to hit a back door.
And he can't get anywhere near it.
I told him I'm gonna mail him a brick from Alabama. It's really for you.
Heading that way now. No, it's a nurse's house.
Believe it or not, because just a square footage is wasted.
Well, I think that's a good. So this one, because all the openings were inset.
If it's just like that.
This isn't finished.
What size is this one?
Oh, well, no, inside, all that needs would come across.
It's a new room connected to it. So they're making retaining walls.
I'd like to welcome you to DJ's house. DJ's house is what a modified Callisto design. When you look at your dome dwellings book, it's a 50-foot diameter dome. He has roughly 1,900 square feet. Here in the very center, well, right there on the table up here by Joe, he's got some floor plans that you can look at. We'll show you the floor plans of this building. We have down here is the kitchen area. Directly above the kitchen is going to be a storage area. That's where you will run in as air conditioning. You'll have a stairway as you walk through the hallway. You'll see an opening in the stair in the ceiling where they'll have a recessed ladder stairway. They'll pull a little rope down, the stairway will pop down, and you'll get up into there. That's where Jennifer will hide the Christmas tree and all of her important stuff and DJ's junk. Can you step up there? Yeah, sure.
Is this going to be open in there?
You can see where he started putting the walls here. The wall will clear across the front of this living room area. All totally open, right up to the kitchen.
Interesting.
Right now you can see that there's, he's got most of it framed up, not quite totally finished off on the framing. The framing will be, let's see what it's going to be. He's almost done. The electrician is moving in, starting to do the electrical work. Now, I want to point out to you a couple of things that are kind of fun to notice. Number one is we've used polyurethane to insulate the windows, the window areas that are all inset. All the doorways, windows, everything are inset in this building. That's kind of one of the designs of the Callisto. Secondly, when we attached the awning over the outside of the walk cover, we attached it right to the dome shell. That's why you can see a couple places that it's fallen off. They drilled holes and then used some anchors inside there, and as they hammered them off, it's fallen off just a little bit. And that's not hasn't created a problem for us. It's just kind of weird. We'll take care of that, I believe. Okay? We're really hoping that this will be a really nice showcase for all. We've got several bedrooms in here. If you go, you got to take a look at this bedroom and ask yourself how much more of a bedroom this kid needs. Where's the side?
That's the bedroom.
No bath, no window, no bath. That's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah, I've noticed that. They only have vents. Now in Australia, they nearly always have windows. So we'll have windows, just little ones. The old vents.
These ribs put stuff. So this would be the same height as what's in my house. You could technically, or a loft or a bedroom or something.
Looks out over the lake. And right in there. I still prefer the other way of doing it. A separate dome for the car. And clearing dome. little inset. Double garage on this side too.
We're going to go over the bridge.
Now listen, great river that flows through the property.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Sparks and how I stole the Mississippi River.
Go down to Bahamas.
No. Ah, the bridge ran out of concrete at its conclusion.
Have these over where you're from?
Now we're going to David South's house.
Yeah, fire. Yeah, hold the fire.
But again, you know,
Need
direct
a
cost
monitor.
per square foot. Quotient, you've got 1,900 square foot, I've got about 24.
Yeah, you gotta use them up and everyone. He really didn't find that in.
With the dam.
Yeah, that eventually he's hoping his kids will move away. And then he'll be able to finish out this one with bedrooms in it, put a kitchen in this one, and be able to rent it out as a duplex. Okay? Let's go in and see if anybody's home, shall we? You got two 40-footers, so there's 1,256 in each one.
Gary?
About, it's locked. Let's see what I can do.
Signing in from here.
And you're welcome to wander around.
Inside. And this one's an Auckland.
Huh?
And it's got a round top. Nice office. It's the bathroom. Bathroom. What's going on?
Yeah, those little booties are real sick on it too. Well, that height makes even a little room look big, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Spacious.
I like that. Let's think of the palm my records up twice as high as they are now. Only 7 feet high at the moment. Oh, the main bedroom. Very nice. It's this is the bedroom dome. I'll put it upstairs here. Up these stairs.
Me too.
Just watch one's head at the top up here. It's a bit slippery in these shoes. His overalls. Just a little room up here, and that's locked. It's probably a bathroom. So over all the other bathrooms, it probably is.
I'll figure out when to put their return on top of it. There's some
Okay.
Probably true.
Right, now, sign
Real big on. Having Hens house.
living down.
I haven't seen her here. Actually, this is not. This is Jessica's long lost cousin.
It's a nice bedroom. Bathroom. Laundry. No. That would be a spa pool, but it's not. Swimming pool. Bath. Deep one.
I have no idea.
Pantry.
No coincide. Does she have your number? I'll have her give you a call. Where are you located?
Guinea hens. £31 1 shilling once.
No, she's in Virginia, no matter. But I don't know if Smithfield exactly is done. She may move or something. Oh, heat is not a problem in the dome.
No.
Especially in Texas.
Yeah.
Air conditioning is the problem.
Uh-huh.
And that's where you need a ceiling fan.
Pardon me?
You need a ceiling fan to help you with air conditioning.
Two of those £1 1 shilling fowls.
One rebar on that side in here. After I scrape the concrete, I use that bar to scrape it.
With their shell garage.
This is from outside.
This is the kind you inflate on the inside? But how come the inside is smooth?
Well, what we did is we inflated it, took the airfoil out of it, and every now and then there was a spot or two where the rebar touched the wall. Oh, okay. And then so what we did is we took some wire brush, cleaned out any of the pebbles, and then gave it a shot on the inside.
Oh, okay.
And after that, we coated it outside and inside. But even at that, you still get a tiny little bit of what we call effervescent water and to seep through the concrete.
Pretty good with that gun, spraying in different color concrete too, and crystal line.
Well, thank you, Ron, for noticing that.
I'd like to see you close the door on this one.
I can close the door on that one. You're so silly.
That's the cistern, huh?
Uh-huh.
I thought that was just a water tank.
Huh?
It was just a water tank, not the cistern.
Yes. The cistern runs off the roof and runs over it.
Oh yeah,
No, I mean,
it's 12 foot dome for water. So heading across to the offices now. Little one on the outside.
They didn't like?
Maybe it just feels like we did.
I've been in this section.
Don't even go on this way first.
Hello.
Is that right?
What is like, he said it was like 40%.
You gotta forget about it.
Because he said that it even came down.
Oh, I know what he said. Remember the drawing when it came down?
Well, the Canadian one cups of
18
these.
inch wide feet. He said, "Oh, that other thing covered his head."
So this is our office. All I'm going to do is turn it loose here for just a few minutes and we'll walk through it. to notice is obviously this one. It's got a wide storefront on it that we've, some people, we've had all kinds of comments about our old listening. Some people, they say it looks like Pac-Man, with Pac-Man. Some people think we ought to put a handrail around the front and the Cowboys star on the side, and it looks like the Cowboys football on it. Had all kinds of interesting design. Primarily, for those of you who are interested, you can have quite a large opening in domes. They still hold a lot of effective. This is our main office. It's 50-foot diameter. This is where Cindy does all of her wonderful work. Where she is probably a good 25 hours a week. Some of the other things that you need to understand is that behind us here are 2 other 40-foot diameter domes. And if you have, there's just a big circle that you can walk around. The domes are built separately, and then through our fence technology, sidewall technology, we've connected all of the domes by building tunnels. Just sprayed in place concrete. You notice that the doors of those are metal doors. The frames were actually sprayed in place. So we didn't actually use door butts, but we used the doors themselves, the jams, and sprayed them in place on the tunnel. There's a center courtyard. Be careful if you go out into the courtyard and make sure the door handle is unlocked. And a time or two that you go out there and they can't get back in. And
They're there for
hey, if you see the skeletons up there.
I hate to see a big hole in your nose.
Yeah. All right. You're welcome to just meander around. When we get through, we'll go out the back dome over there and into my dome, into my office.
How big is this dome?
50 foot.
Dave South's office. Here's a stop out who never comes over for lunch.
That's me.
Well, he's on film now. Now, camera, this is Tim. He's the one who spent some months down in Australia.
That's right.
I was going to give you the age in the Australian, but I think other people have claimed it now. So you can catch up on the local news.
Ah, someone else took it, huh?
Oh, I can probably still get it from them and give it to you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, you're taking me up to Dallas tomorrow. Did you know that?
Tomorrow?
After the barbecue? Are you here or not? Or do we have to arrange for somebody else to take me?
I'll probably be here.
You probably won't be here? Alright, well we better talk to the powers that be and organise somebody else.
If you can go ahead, I can stay here, but I was planning a trip.
Oh, okay. Sit on the computer and design them.
Yep.
This looks like the rebar hanging.
Oh, almost. This is just a 3-dimensional CAD drawing. Show the insides.
Oh, alright.
And when it's all finished, it'll look something like this.
Okay. And that's how the airform will come out. Yeah, good. Alright. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Alright. Enjoy the rest of the tour.
Oh, we're having fun.
You need what? I'm sorry?
$500 today,
Okay.
and line 2 is on the floorhouse table.
Okay.
No problem. They just make very tall buildings, and a lot of people, that means you must go multiple story to take advantage of all that volume you gain, and some people that, the oblate ellipsoids are squat and fat.
Now this, you got a high ceiling, but what would your second level square footage be?
It depends.
On that one, that one's pretty close. It looks like you're only losing maybe a foot or two.
You'd be surprised. You'd have quite a lot. I'd have to calculate it all out, but you'd have quite a lot of space in your second floor.
I like your house.
You
you got the
better
dome
go
shape.
DJ and,
You don't have
Mr.
these,
Group. Take care of all the round.
your inset sticking out. And it makes it
Yeah,
look a
we
lot
actually
cleaner.
made that one designed to show that you can just take a straight dome, cut it up, and make a house out of it.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Every time we build a dome out here, we try to demonstrate some kind of new.
Yeah. The joining things.
Where?
It's not through. Courtyard. Come out.
Yeah, you could
guys gonna get locked out and can't get back in.
put a nice little garden in here.
You could, but it's obviously a concrete garden at the moment and intending to remain that way with a plug hole.
I wonder if this is the flooring he's talking about you pour for a second story. Gary, would this be the type of stuff you use for the second story pour, concrete floor?
Sure you could. That's what we've done here is we've just put a metal roofing here
Yeah.
and then poured concrete on top.
So how many inches would you need? Oh, I guess it just depends on the span.
Sure, but we got 4 inches of concrete.
We're continuing the wonderful tour. Down to that dome.
I want to welcome you to the funnest dome in the whole place.
This is the nerve center of the whole operation.
This is it. This is Command Central. A couple of the fun things we did with this dome is, again, we inset the doors and the windows with the idea that if we expand, for example, build another dome out there, we already have the opening in place. We just go right out that door. Right on. I have a little garage storage out here right out the back.
But you're more than welcome to come out here and
But we
look at
wanted
it.
to show people that you can put a standard ceiling or a hung suspended ceiling in it. That does a couple of things for us. We were able to put all the communications and electrical upstairs. We also have a forced air conditioning system in this dome, which is
Thank you.
in our office. This is the only one that has one. And all of the air ducts are just kind of dispersed. If you look at the ceiling doesn't go clear to the walls. So the air actually circulates down, and then the return air is up over there by the power panel. We have 2 restrooms here if anyone needs to go to the restroom. This is also the only restrooms on the property that have hot water. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. It's Dome 3 that has hot water. Do we have hot water up in Dome 3?
Yes, the kitchen, so
Oh,
we
okay,
can
I was
sterilize the
mistaken.
cooking utensils for us to cook.
I was mistaken. I'm sorry. Really.
Have the bag.
Yeah, there's no hot water here. Don't want to see any little secretaries coming over here to watch their hair.
Heading to the red dome.
5-foot dome to a 50 to 55-foot dome. That'd be kind of fun. What holds the pivot stationary?
The pivot stationary, what we'll do is you'll get a plate. It's about 18 inches square with a pipe in it that you will actually lag down with tack cons to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And then this will sit over top of it. How do you haul this around? This thing actually comes apart. You can carry it in through the air.
Equipment.
This is our 50-foot diameter dome shop. There's a company that we build sewage dashboards for. It's called Byrne, and what they did is they ordered one and decided it was the wrong size. We said, well, what are we supposed to do with it? Well, we went to the end of the shop. This is an ellipsoid shape. Some people really like it. I struggle with it a little bit because you'll notice it's almost perfectly flat on the top. When we were building this dome, every now and then people will open all doors at one time. When we had the foam and rebar in place, they'd open all doors at one time and see the top go down 4 to 6 inches. Okay. dome. It's really nice dome. It has a couple of things for it. It's a great shop area. It's not too awfully high. You can put an overhead door in it. You'll notice that the surface now is all the electrical. And the neat thing about that is, let's say that we're going to modify it to something else. We can certainly change all the electrical and everything in a heartbeat. Okay?
How big a pump is this?
Pardon me?
This is 2 amp or 3?
That's a 2.5-inch concrete pump. The other day, were you out there with us when we were orange footing? Yeah, the sister to that one was what we used to do the footing. This has got a John Deere power plant in it. The other one had a Ford industrial gasoline. This is decent. Here's where we make a lot of the changes and modifications, or where we build and things absolutely. This is a 2-inch concrete pump here, another 2-inch concrete pump there. One of these could be yours. This one's for you and me. Well, what we do is we have the components built and then they're assembled. Okay?
This is a 2-inch.
Yeah, this is a 2-inch pump. 10 horsepower.
So this is mid-range.
Well, now, do I need one of these in Australia? I suppose I do, don't I?
You do.
Otherwise, it's going to be hard carrying on a plane.
That's right.
Overhead compartments.
They probably have something in Australia that you could use. You'd have to, you've got an interesting dilemma there. Down there, they probably, I know they got concrete.
Well, they're not all that expensive, these things. These are, well, the small Targee thing is not $5,000-6,000 or something.
I have one that's 7,000, one that's 8,500, and this one's a little over. Set up ready to spread.
Yeah, well, see, the little one will probably do what I want to do.
The only problem I have is getting it there.
Well, it might cost $1,000 to send it there.
You're talking about the air, though. He's talking about the air.
Yeah. There's ankle shell 2 right here.
Ankle shell 2.
It still looks inflated, but it's not.
No, it's solid.
Yep.
It's got the motorbikes in it. It's a 24-foot one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Bit bigger than the others. No, I think it's a bit bigger than the one we built. I think it's a 24.
Yeah, maybe go because of the inset.
Oh, that's pretty good, that. Perfect with it. It usually do for garaging. The outside of it's round.
Our foam machine?
Our foam machine have it. All your land machine. There's one that never quite made it.
Oh, it's an airform that's a little flat. Bit waterlogged on the outside.
Yeah.
And this one's a portable one.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's kind of interesting.
Yes, I used to make them and put them on a truck.
All right, so we head on down here.
Is this the kitchen, is it?
Yeah, it's the kitchen it is. But we didn't want to buy any more because tonight we set everything up that's left over, so.
Amazing.
That's good.
Once you flip that breaker up there, the top one on the right-hand side.
The fan on.
All right, welcome. All righty.
Yeah, good. We're going to catch up with them.
Should we wait here till they all get here? How you feeling that, Pat?
Storage shed.
So why I see your tail rattling?
Instructions on the garages. Little things.
Those of you that like insets, here's an inset door with a door and an inset.
don't have
This is Javier's dorm. This is where he puts all of his stuff. Got some fans in here, his water coolers they'll have, electrical cords, all the stuff that a guy needs. This is a 40-foot diameter dome.
This is the same as the other shop, isn't it?
This is the same.
As the red one.
No, the red one's a 50-foot diameter. This one's 10 foot less. Yeah, I can just lay it in there, hit a button, and just bend it.
Dome in Hyderabad, India.
Say that again?
You're building them in Hyderabad at Sun City.
Sun City?
Hyderabad, in a computer IT area.
That's right. Yes, that does.
Oh look,
Yeah.
there's a man on that. Looks like it. That was where a window was.
This is where we store some of the new equipment when we get it built. Here will be your concrete pumps, we make sure that your inflator fans, and the boxes that go with the bigger fans. But it's interesting because this dome is totally, completely eco-shell. No insulation in it. Here's where we stored our cement. See where we keep it over there? And the humidity in here was so high, you wouldn't know it was dry. I don't think it was so dry. Actually saturated with black.
Targee Pumps. So it can be delivered. There's a 3-story in here. These are built as 3-story shops and dwellings in India. Yep. It's 32 feet by 30 feet high. Yep.
This is what I use. This is a 10-horse motor that turns this 4-foot fan, 3-foot fan. This one right here is the real fun puppy. This is a 3-phase, 5-horse motor. When I kick this guy on and open it that much, it'll push 2 inches of pressure on any building around. It just really pushes the air. You'll notice that inside, if you look in there, there's actually gates in there. The reason we do that is in the event that one fan shuts down, they float open as they're pushing air. If one shuts down, it closes. It prevents the other air from escaping out through the hole.
So this is your main and backup together.
Yep. Yep. This one I can run on house power, or that one I can run on house power, or either one I can run off a generator. And here's my generators. This one here that Tony's leaning on is a 65 kW, and it is a sweet machine. I built several domes with that generator. And you just plug it in and turn it on, and it will run and run and run. The fuel supply on there will last for about 3 days, running 24 hours a day. On further down, you'll see another blue machine that is a 45 kW generator. It's has a Detroit component. It's got there's 2 cycles. It's not quite as fuel efficient, but it sure runs. You can see we've got a couple of the little AP 1500s, excuse me, the EHP 1500s out here. One on wheels, one just on skid. Now, because you see them here, that tells me that we have some used equipment here. I don't know exactly what Blaine has in store for them. I have some mixers out here. What you're standing under is an interesting building. We came out here and last summer, 2 summers ago, we ended up having a lot of stuff that we just needed to find a place to keep it out of the sun. Didn't know exactly where to do it, so we took some of the scrap fabric that we had and a couple of you guys practicing the fabric.
It's the new metal.
Turned out really well. You're really, really dirty. You can't grind it, leave that hole when it's raining.